Hi everyone. Today's vlog is about transitioning and how to help you transition between the many hats that you might wear or the many roles that you might have to undertake during one day or during one week. Each role that we embody, be it someone's employee, be it someone's employer, be it a mum, someone's sister, someone's mother, someone's daughter or granddaughter, someone's coach, someone's swimming teacher, a yoga student. All of these roles demand us to be slightly different. We enter into those roles with different expectations. For example, when I'm a yoga student, I'm looking to learn and for someone else to guide me. When I'm being a mum, I'm the one that's in charge. I'm looking to guide the children, and I'm very much in my masculine, organizational, more kind of logical role. Being someone's client is again a different role. I take more of a back seat. Perhaps I surrender more as to what the person hiring me wants me to do. This is in terms of my wine business. I'll be more in my feminine. So we each carry feminine and masculine energies. The masculine is usually more about logic, rational, organizing, getting from A to B. And the feminine is more about, people say chaos, but more that kind of intuitive, less organized, less rigid, logical approach. And each role that we have in life demands different amounts of our masculine or feminine energy. So obviously we combine them every day, but the kind of ratios, whether we swing towards the masculine more or towards the feminine more, will be dictated by the type of role that we're in and what that demands of us. So what I've been finding tricky recently is transitioning in one day between being a mum, being an entrepreneur, so running my own businesses, being a student, because I'm currently training to be a life coach, so I'm learning, and also being someone's lover, someone's partner. And I've been finding that really difficult recently because we're still traveling, so we don't have any childcare, and I have to try and fit all of those roles into one day without being able to hand over to someone else. So I read this blog the other week written by another life coach, which really inspired me to share her message. Her name's Melissa Ambrosini. She's a life coach that studied with the same people that I'm studying with now, which is called Beautiful You. And she also, like me, works from home, and so does her partner, which makes things even more difficult, I think, when it comes to being a lover, because you've been with each other all day, or you've at least kind of co-parented with each other all day, or whatever it is. My partner doesn't always work from home, but I certainly get where she was coming from. And her tips were to transition consciously from one role to another, which is something I've never done. So I tried this out last week, and it's worked so well, I can't tell you. So I thought I had to share. So transitioning consciously means doing something. It's kind of like a sandwich. So see your 2 roles as the piece of the bread, or your 5 roles or your 6 roles that you need to undertake in the day. And in between each piece of bread, you've got a filling. And that filling is your transition. So when I wake up, for example, usually I've been woken up by one or two of my 3 children. I hate being woken up. I really hate being woken up. I don't know why, I always have done. So for me, in order to transition into nice mummy, as opposed to, who woke me up? I'm now in a foul mood. They've ruined my day. I do something that gets me back into the feminine. So this can be anything that makes you feel that you're getting back into a surrendering, receiving, calm, centered mode. So I would love to be able to do yoga, but I haven't got time here, and I'm not very good at organizing myself into kind of self-yoga mode. So I thought, okay, what can I do? What makes me feel calm and centered? And that's meditation. And that's something that I can do easily, and I can do for 5 or 10 or 15 minutes. So I thought I'd try out doing meditation or chanting first thing in the morning when I've been woken up by the kids. So I did that for 5-10 minutes before coming down to organise their breakfast. So that primarily I don't get annoyed by the fact that there's cereal all over the floor, spilt milk all over the table, whatever kind of chaos they've created in the 5 minutes that I wasn't there. That really helped. Secondly, to give you another personal example, I normally work at lunchtime. I guess that's a hangover from when the kids had a nap, and that was the only time that I could work in the day. So now instead of nap time, they're too old for that, I do quiet time. Bad mother, just about to admit to some bad mothering here. I now sit them in front of a TV. It's not what I would like to do. It's not, I mean, ideally they'd be doing some mental crossword or genius type kind of listening to Mozart. We all know that's never going to happen. So instead I put them in front of a TV, and that gives me my 2 hours or 2.5 hours if I need it to do my own thing, which is great. But sometimes I find I carry the bad mood or the stress or the very masculine energy that I need in order to look after them and make sure that they're eating well, that I prepared their meal, that they're not hungry, whatever it is, they're not breaking the house, that they're being not eating each other alive, not hitting each other, whatever it is. That very masculine mode doesn't really sit well when I want to be in more of a creative learning mode for my life coaching course, or very focused, centered mode for writing a blog, to be creative, or to be doing my wine work. So again, I thought, what can I do? I'm gonna try and meditate. So just now, this is my lunch break, which is why I'm doing a vlog. I thought I'd do some meditating, but I didn't feel like just sitting in silence. I wanted to do some chanting, so I used my mala and did some chanting. And that's what's working for me right now, because I can't leave the house. I can't go to a yoga class. I can't go to the sea and have a swim because I've got to look after the children. So that's working for me. But I just wanted to say how amazing it is. Even when I don't think I need to transition, the fact that I put aside 5 minutes to do that transition just changes my mindset, changes my breathing, changes my posture. It's just, yeah, really, really works. So I'm really grateful to Melissa Ambrosini for having written some great tips. She also suggests going for a swim. I can go for a swim now because we're in Spain, but in England I can't. So going for a swim, going for a dance, putting on some music and having a 5-minute boogie in your bedroom, whatever kind of lifts you out of the ordinary, lifts you out of the norm and gets you into your body. Your body is the seat of the feminine, whether you're a man or a woman. So anything that gets you into your feminine, into your breathing, out of your mind and into a more emotion, intuition-based mindset. Anything like that is amazing. So that's my tip for the day, transition. So I'm going to be doing it again before I go to bed, probably, because that gets me in a good kind of calm mental state. And I also try and do it once the kids are in bed. So when the kids are in bed and asleep, let me add, because in bed, as we all know, if we're mums, does not mean asleep. That means usually they get up about 10 times going, "Mummy, I've done this. Mummy, I'm thirsty. Mummy, I can't sleep." So once they're fully or on the verge of sleeping, then it's good to do a little 5 minutes transitioning to get you into lover's time or partner time, so that you can pay attention to your lover, partner, whatever, even friends. Calling friends is a great way to get back into a feminine mode, actually. I did that the other day. Yeah, my partner, poor thing, tends to be at the brunt of me not being present for him. So this is my particular challenge this week, to really focus on being there for him and transition into that, so I can be a lover, not just stay in mum mode or, oh, I need to do some more work mode, because we can always do more work, or I can certainly always do more work, and I need to be forced not to. So transitioning, try it out. I'd love to hear what works for you in terms of transitions. So for me, it's meditating, swimming, chanting. I might try having a dance, and yeah, calling my friends and having a laugh with a friend. anything that gets you into a different mindset. So I'd love to hear how you go, and update me in the comments below. Bye.